Hi guys, this is Phil from Connects Health. This week we're talking about snacking. Now, we all love to do it, but why do we actually do it? To answer that, we've got to consider the world we evolved in to the world we now live in. They're two very, very different places. So as we were evolving, we were nomadic hunter-gatherer people, so taking food and eating it at every opportunity was helpful to us. But now that we're absolutely surrounded by food, it's not so much. It's actually very detrimental. So let's look at some of the triggers that cause us to snack. The first one, biggest one, hunger. When we're hungry, we eat, satisfies the reward center in our brain, we're not hungry anymore, we stop. Then when we look at something like boredom, we still want to satisfy that reward center in our brain, but simply eating something to satiate hunger is not going to do it. So we go for the rewarding foods, the chips, the chocolates, whatever you like most, that's what's going to satisfy you. Another huge one is stress. So we know that a lot of people are stress eaters. This is something we're going to look at a lot in the future because it's a huge topic and a very important one. But suffice today to say that people who eat out of stress typically are doing it for a couple of reasons. One, it might be escapism from the feelings that are causing the stress, or it might be to replace that feeling with food to make us actually feel better. Huge topic. We will be looking at it more in the future. Another one we're going to be looking at a lot in the new year especially is habits. Habits are the number one reason that we do anything in our lives, and snacking is no different. So is it that you're hungry and you want a muffin, or is it 3 o'clock and that's what you always do? Is it that you want a handful of chips, or is it always that Janet comes around with a bowl of chips? Whatever the case may be, habits are one of our biggest triggers. So take a look at your snacking throughout the day. Are you happy with it? Do you wish you could change it? Do you think it's healthy? Do you think it's unhealthy? What are the different things that you're doing throughout the day? And let's start to look at them, and then we'll start to change them. So next week, that's exactly what we're going to do. We're going to take a look at some tips and tricks you can try at home, in the office, out in the real world, and we'll take a look at how we can create some better snacking habits.